So, you know how most AI music generators either sound terrible on free hardware or just straight up won't run on Google Colab? Well, today I'm showing you how to run HeartMuLa, which is genuinely one of the most impressive music and song generators out there, completely free on a T4 GPU. And here's the thing, this shouldn't even be possible. I spent days figuring out the quantization and optimization to get this working on just 15 gigabytes of VRAM, and I couldn't find a single working Colab notebook for this anywhere. So yeah, we're going to test this thing extensively with some seriously complex prompts across multiple languages, and then I'll show you exactly how to set it up. But first, let me show you what this thing can actually do. Before we jump into testing, let me break down what I've done here. I've optimized HeartMuLa to run on a T4 GPU with 15 gigabytes of VRAM using BF16 models. The quality is still really solid, and I've added advanced controls for temperature, top K, and CFG scale adjustment, so you can really dial in your generations. The coolest part? Full multilingual support. Whatever language you feed it, you get back a song in that same language with proper pronunciation. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, the generation times are slower than if you were running this on a beefier setup. A 30-second clip takes about 2 to 3 minutes, a 60-second generation runs around 5 to 7 minutes, and so on. The first generation always takes a bit longer because the model needs to load, but after that, it's pretty consistent. All right, let's test this thing. For the first prompt, I'm going with something pretty complex: female vocals, rap, and modern hip-hop. I've got the style tags ready and they need to be comma separated, which they are. Now, I'm grabbing the lyrics for this song. I'm not going to use the full thing because honestly, a 1-minute generation already takes a decent chunk of time, so I'm just pasting the first verse and the chorus into the Gradio interface where the lyrics go. Duration is set to 60 seconds just for testing purposes, leaving everything else at default and hitting Generate Music. And we're off. You can see it's already at 30%, so the process has definitely started. While this is cooking, let me show you something interesting on the back end. I'm switching over to the GPU usage monitor. Right now, during model loading, we're at 0%, but watch this. As soon as the model loads, it jumps up to 7.4 gigabytes, and there it goes, climbing to 13 gigabytes. That's the max VRAM usage with my optimization. Before I implemented lazy loading, this was throwing out-of-memory errors left and right. So yeah, it runs a bit slower, but it actually works, which is the whole point. Okay, generation's done. You can see it took exactly 6.8 minutes for that 60-second clip, and all the settings are logged below. Let's hear what we got.
The sun melts over the endless plain. A mirage dances like a golden chain. Bare feet trace stories in the cracked dry land. Who holds the map in this empty game? Desert echoes, they call my name. Drums of the earth, they beat the same. Step to the rhythm, no one to blame. Desert echoes, desert echoes.
So that's a 1-minute generation, and honestly, it's pretty impressive. The style stays consistent throughout, which is exactly what we wanted. Both the Indian fusion and rap elements are clearly there in the output. The only thing is the chorus could have shifted the style slightly, but it kept that rap flow going strong because that's what we specified in the prompt. I'm calling this one a win. Let's move on to something completely different. I'm testing lo-fi vibes. I've got a verse and chorus ready, and the style tags are lo-fi, chill, relax, soft beats, acoustic. Everything else stays the same, hitting generate, and we'll see what comes out. And here we are, another full minute of audio. You can bump this up to 6 minutes maximum if you want, by the way. Listen to this.
Rain taps softly on my window. City sleeps below, just me and my thoughts tonight. Everything feels right. Breathe in, breathe out slow. Let the worries go. Finding peace in simple things.
That's exactly what we asked for. Super chill, relaxing, nailed the lo-fi aesthetic. This is where HeartMuLa really shines. It actually listens to your style tags. Now let's test its multilingual capabilities because this is where it gets really interesting. I've got Spanish lyrics here, and the tags are Latin, pop, upbeat, Spanish, romantic, guitar, rhythmic. Keeping everything at default, letting it generate, and we'll check the results. All right, Spanish generation is complete. Listen up.
Bajo el sol de la mañana, bailo sin mirar atrás. Tu sonrisa me acompaña y no quiero despertar. Contigo quiero estar, bailando sin parar. Este amor es verdad. Juntos vamos a volar.
Okay, that's actually really clean. For those of you who speak Spanish, let me know in the comments how accurate the pronunciation and lyric delivery is, because to my ear, it sounds spot on. Here's another English one, just to show you consistency. I've got these lyrics loaded with their corresponding style tags, so let's hear the output.
Breaking through the darkness now, rising like a phoenix from the ground. Nothing's gonna stop me, I won't bow. Hear the thunder, hear the sound. I'm unstoppable tonight.
As you're hearing, this is another solid generation. It really comes down to the quality of your lyrics and how specific you are with your tags. Give it good input, you get great output. That's how these models work. All right, next Spanish example coming up. I've provided these lyrics, you can see them on screen, and below are the style tags. Let's check the generation.
Fuego en mi sangre que no puedo parar. Las estrellas bailan cuando empiezo a cantar. Mi corazón late fuerte como el mar. Baila conmigo hasta el amanecer. Siente la pasión que me hace arder. Esta noche es nuestra para enloquecer. Vamos a vivir, vamos a vencer. Vamos a vivir.
This one's really impressive too. I mean, I don't speak fluent Spanish, but the flow and the musicality sound professional. Spanish speakers, seriously, drop a comment and let me know if the lyrics match up properly with the song structure. Now I've got Japanese prompts ready to go. Here are the lyrics, and below are the style tags I've specified. Let's hear how it handles Japanese.
新しい世界が目の前に輝く未来を手に入れる勇気を持って飛び出そう運命を変えるこの瞬間限界
Okay, that's genuinely impressive. I don't understand Japanese, but the pronunciation sounds natural and the melody fits perfectly. If any Japanese viewers are watching this, please let me know in the comments how accurate the lyric pronunciation and delivery is. I'm really curious about that. Here's where it gets even more interesting. I want to show you the cross-lingual generation capabilities. Check this out. I've mixed Korean and English lyrics together. The verses have Korean and every chorus switches between Korean and English. You can see the style tags below. Let's listen.
밤하늘에 불을 켜 light it up no turning back 세상이 우릴 불러 we answer with the soundtrack countdown 3, 2, 1 pull back we're supernova burning bright 끝없이 higher touch the light 두 세계가 만나는 곳 this is our moment give it all we got
All right, so that's what I'm talking about. The cross-lingual capability here is seriously impressive. I think it delivered both the Korean and English parts really naturally without any awkward transitions. What do you guys think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. All right, we've done a ton of testing at this point, so let's move into the setup and show you exactly how to install this thing and get it running on your own Google Colab notebook. So when you click the link I've put in the description, you'll land on this Google Colab notebook page. You'll see all the details laid out here, and below that there are 3 cells total that need to be executed. You can run them one by one if you want, but the easiest method is just clicking Run All at the top. You'll get a warning, that's completely normal, just click Run anyway, and the process kicks off. You can see the first thing it does is connect to the GPU. If your runtime isn't set to T4, go to Runtime, then change runtime type and select the T4 GPU from the dropdown. Make sure that's selected before you continue. Once you hit Run All, the first cell installs all the requirements and dependencies and it clones the repository. You'll see the installation running right here on screen. You might catch a few minor errors during this process, totally normal, nothing to worry about. The full installation takes about 10 minutes because it's downloading all the models and installing every dependency. You can see it's setting up the environment now, getting everything configured. After the dependencies are done, it moves to the next step, which is downloading the actual models. Right here, you can see it's downloading the HeartMuLa 3B model. This is the main generation model, and it'll download 4 models in total. Currently pulling the first one, and these are the BF16 optimized versions because the original model is way too heavy for Colab's 15 gigs of VRAM. All 4 models are downloaded now. You've got the main 3 billion parameter model, the audio codec, the HeartMuLa style and tag processor, and the 4th one, the transcriber, just finished downloading. You'll see this message, all models downloaded successfully. And after a few seconds, it automatically launches the next cell, which is the Gradio interface. You can see it's handling the Gradio setup now, and if you scroll down, you'll find the public link and a preview of the interface. You can generate directly from the preview, but I always recommend clicking the link to open it in a new tab so you can see the full interface properly. Clicking that now, Gradio is loading, and there we go. This is the complete setup. By default, there are already some sample lyrics loaded, verses and choruses, so you can test it right away. Right here is where you add your style tags, basically the prompt that describes what kind of song you want. Below that, you've got advanced options where you can set the duration. You can go as short as 30 seconds or as long as 360 seconds, which is a full 6-minute song. Just keep in mind the longer the duration, the longer the processing time. You can also tweak the temperature, diversity, and the CFG scale to get different variations in your generations. All you need to do is provide your lyrics, add your style tags, and hit Generate. That's the full tutorial on how to install and run HeartMuLa on Google Colab. I've dropped the link to the notebook in the description below. I'm not going to lie to you, I spent days, not just hours, literally days of work getting this to run properly on Colab with all these optimizations. So if you found this useful, do me a favor and hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. That support makes it possible for me to keep creating these kinds of tutorials for you all. I really hope you found this video helpful, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Colab notebooks running, models coming.